Once again, Christie Stratos proves me right, or at least confirms my suspicion that she's my favorite indie author and one of my favorite authors. I make mention of both things because as an indie author, I think it's important to recognize the effort that she puts into such a quality book. But I also need to make mention that as an author, no indie title, no other title, she is very impressive. Brotherhood of Secrets is the second book of the Dark Victoriana collection. It is set in the same town, and some characters from Anatomy of a Darkened Heart do make appearances here in a very clever way, and it just fleshes out that world a lot more. Mr. Locke, owner of Lock and Key, is a very complex character, as are many of the characters here. I will make note of two characters, primarily Mr. Locke and Jude. Jude is also a complex character, and I'm not saying the others aren't great. I'm saying that Jude and Mr. Locke steal the show. Unlike Anatomy of a Darkened Heart, Anatomy of a Darkened Heart I do think would be a fantastic stage play. This would be, I think it's just the right length to make into a proper movie. I think a series might drag it out too long, and I think it's just the perfect length. Look at that, 216 pages to make a proper, well-developed movie. It is dark, it is psychological, it is historical fiction, which is what Christie does so well. Try to imagine that English literature student that everyone says, oh, they're gonna make it, or they should make it big. That's what I wish upon Christie, because you see the effort, the method, the substance, the subtleties. She's so great at subtle details in different things. And how well she describes things is one thing, but how she sets the mood and atmosphere is another thing altogether. This was one of my favorite reads from 2018. There's a lot of good to say, but I don't want to offer spoilers and I don't want to drag on. I want you to go check this out. Go to Kindle, check out the first couple of pages. If you're gonna pick it up, please do pick up Anatomy of a Darkened Heart first, because although they're not linked, your experience will definitely be heightened if you go from Anatomy to Brotherhood of Secrets. And I'm pretty sure that when she gets done with the Dark Victoriana collection, it's gonna have a sequence that you should read from 1 to 5 and then read out of sequence, and it's gonna have a whole other aesthetic and vibe and message to it. So highly recommended. This was 5 stars. Christie is one hell of an author, and you should really give her a chance. So till next time, peace, love, and maki rolls.